Now, if you're like me, you probably don't want your boat doing anything like this. Yeah. So, what I'm going to be teaching you today in this episode of the Stormworks guide is how to make an active roll stabilizer in your boat. This can be for any sized vehicle, and it's going to help your boat a ton. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we have the boat. So the first things first is that you want to make sure that your boat does not have a physics flutter inside the compartment where you will be building the actual stabilizer. I say this because initially pre-recording, I forgot about this and I was trying to, fit something in just to make sure that this would work, and it bugged out. Make sure that you don't have a physics flutter in here, and then you'll be good to go. So first things first is that you're going to need to get a compact linear track base and extension. When placing this down, what you want to do is align this with your center of mass, ideally. My center of mass is right in the middle, so I'm going to put mine right here. For now, it doesn't matter which way we place it, we're just using it as a guideline. I'm going to remove some blocks to the side of it, and we're going to put down some linear track extensions. This is going to allow the actual slider and the actual stabilizer to move to the side. Next, what we're going to do is going to grab the weight blocks in the block section. Just going to add a few to this little weight section here. You can make it as wide and as high as you want. This is all depending on how you want to build your actual stabilizer. However, keep in mind that the lower it is and the better it is, because generally you want to keep your center of mass low. You see, if I delete these weight blocks here, my center of mass goes up. If I make them appear again, center of mass goes down. Okay, so next thing is that we're going to get a tilt sensor. Now, this tilt sensor needs to be facing a certain direction. So if we go and just look inside here, we can see the arrows from our slider. If the track is facing one way, but the positive is this way, we want the tilt sensor to be facing the other way. So we'll get our tilt sensor. We know that the positive of the slider is that way, facing that direction. So we want the tilt sensor that way. Next, what we need is a PID. Let's just place the PID down. Nice. Get the tilt sensor, take this to our process variable. Set point, we're going to leave it because we always want it to be 0. Control output to our linear slider. Active all the way to a hotkey or whatever button you want. Could be a constant on signal. Okay, so when tuning your PID, what you're going to want to do is put your proportional gain to 5, integral gain to 0.1, and your derivative gain to 1. Obviously, take that with a grain of salt. If you wish to have different values, you can have different values. If you wish to change them up or just build off of them, go ahead. At the end of the day, every boat is different, every player is different. Your preference is what will decide what these values are, but I personally like to have them at this for this boat, and I recommend them as a starting point for any stabilization that you will use. Okay, so now that we've got that done, let's take this boat out for a spin. Are you going out, Olsen? No. Roll up, engines on. Let's put our stabilizer on. And as you can see, the boat is just sitting nice and evenly. It's slowly bringing itself over when it needs to. And if we go forwards, it tries to center itself, which is exactly what we want. So if you've got this far and your boat is working, congratulations, you've made yourself an active stabilizer.
Nice.
I apologize about the weather, because this is Stormworks career mode, I can't control that. But well done everyone, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.